G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. What you building? Well, I'm back with another Rogue One set, and today we've got the TIE Striker. This is set 75154. It has 543 pieces. It'll set you back £60, 70 US, 70 Euro and 110 Australian. And I've got to say, it's awesome to get another TIE, but let's go in first and start with the Minifigs, and then we'll check out the set. Of course, we're going to do a comparison, so make sure you stick around for that, and then we'll wrap the whole review up with my thoughts. So first up here we get Imperial Ground Crew and the TIE Pilot. Both these minifigures have some very nice printing on the legs and torsos. Very nice helmet pieces. I really love this TIE Pilot. And just having a side look at those helmets. The Pilot comes with the standard face print we get with the troopers, and we do get a different print for the ground crew. And a look at the rear of the minifigs, there is no alternate face prints. Moving on to our Rebel Trooper and the Imperial Shore Trooper. Both of these have some very nice printing. The Rebel Trooper is very nice. Expect to see more Rebel Troopers in a battle pack next year. But I have to say, I am loving this Shore Trooper, and as much as I love the Pilot minifig out of this set, I have to pick this Shore Trooper as my favourite minifig. I actually wish we were getting a battle pack with these guys. I think that would be fantastic. Get some very nice details on these helmets. Down the side there's a little bit of printing as well. Of course, we just get the standard Trooper face print. Looking at the back, the Rebel Trooper, there's nothing special there. The Shore Trooper, very nice. I love the use of the multi-coloured arms. And we do get an alternate face print with the Rebel Trooper. So I wanted to start with this shot, and how mean does that look? If that was coming at you, you'd want to get out of the way, wouldn't you? One of the things to point out with this set, and I was surprised by, is actually how long it is. They are really big wings on this set. They're very nice construction on the wings. It's actually 3 plates thick, so they're very nice and strong, very sturdy. Of course, you'll get a better idea on the size of this set when we do the comparison. But while we're looking from the front, just take note of the spring-loaded shooters down here. We can just fire one. Of course, we have our little canopy piece that is printed, and you can just open that up to have a look inside. And turning it around, so it gives you a good idea on actually how big this whole section is. It's quite large. I guess the only thing I sort of think about this is the spring-loaded shooters just sticking off the bottom here. I don't think that looks real good. There's sort of not a lot of attempt to actually hide those in the build itself. And going round to the back, again, I think it looks very nice from the back. We do get a printed hatch up here, and we will get a better look at that shortly. Just coming down a bit lower so we can see up under the wings. You can see here we have this little piece. That's just to help level it out once it's on the ground on landing mode, and we'll have a look at that. And of course, to get those wings in landing mode, we have these little levers on the back here, so it's just a matter of pulling that down and they just drop down. So we can do that other side. It's easy as that. And just having a look at the wing here, I think we'll come back up a bit. You can see that there is stickers here. I did decide to apply these stickers. They were the only ones I did do. Look, in all honesty, I don't think it even needs those stickers. I think just the plain tile would have looked good there. And you can see it's made up from quite a few of the plates. Just the 4x4s that have the one row of studs on top, so we get that smooth look, and a lot of 2x4 tiles. and here we can see the construction of the wing. So it's 3 plates thick, so it's nice and sturdy. If I'm trying to flex that, there's very little movement in it. And now just having a look at it on the deck, and you can see it just sits quite good. It's nice and solid on the ground. And if we come up higher, I think you're starting to get some idea of the length of the wings on this build. Having a look across the top, you can see that printed hatch there. There is supposed to be some stickers over here as well. I really didn't think it needed it. I like this design here for the attachment, really just to hide the attachment onto the wings. Of course, you can lift this front hatch down, but you've also got this top one as well, so you can sort of get your minifig in there quite easily. Just a bit better view of the interior. And looking at the rear hatch, so again that printed piece, very nice. If we lift this up here, and you can see there's a few clips in there. We've got a spare blaster, there's a walkie-talkie. That's actually, let's have a look at that. That has a tile connected to it with a sticker on there, so that looks pretty good. You can just see it's just a Technic pin there, and you actually just drop, like with this one, that's just the aerial piece drops in there. The barrel for the weapon slides in there, and there's a little clip here for some extra accessories as well. And again, just showing the wing, so here's a lever here, and just to show you, you can just lift that up and it just lifts those wings up. So it actually is quite smooth, and they just click in, and there you go. So here we go with a watcher building comparison, and we're sticking with comparing the Rogue One with the Force Awakens set. So here we have the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter set 75101 from 2015, has 517 pieces. So it's what, 20, 30 odd less pieces than the Striker. And it's a rather hard set to compare just because of the narrow profile of the whole craft. I mean, it's a really mean looking ship, isn't it? And I will be sitting on the fence with this one because it's just great to have 2 new designs for TIEs in the collection. What I do want to do though is actually just turn this to its side just to give you an idea of the length of the TIE Striker. And I think this really shows how long it actually is. It doesn't have the huge solar panel wings like the TIE Fighter, but the TIE Striker, it's a very unique build. It's very sleek, and those wings are very long. So there you have it, everything that this set has to offer, and it's time to give my final thoughts. But before I do want to have a chat about the value. Now again, we're using the US price, and it works out to be in almost 13 cents per piece. So it does make this the most expensive set in the Rogue One wave. Now considering we only get 4 minifigs, I guess you could excuse that extra sort of price if it had 1 or 2 extra minifigs, but it's really only standard 4 minifigs for a set this size. So I am having a little bit of a hard time understanding why this would be the most expensive set. We do get quite a few large panels, there's some printed pieces, but again I really don't think that sort of justifies that. Look, at 13 cents I don't think that sort of really knocks it out of the ballpark, but just be aware that it is the most expensive set if you're looking at price per piece. Now let's have a quick chat about the play features. Look, there's not a huge amount of play features. Again, it's really just swooshing it around, isn't it? And this is a fantastic set for that. It's a great set just to hold in the hand and have a good fly around. And now, of course, it's time for my final thoughts. And I think I've let the cat out of the bag this whole time with these Rogue One sets because I have just really, really enjoyed this whole wave. And again, this is an outstanding set. It is a lot of fun. It looks fantastic. The colour scheme, just throwing in that sand blue, I wasn't really sure how that would look, but I do think it adds to the set. I think that looks good. The whole centre of the craft, that solid construction, the way the wings move, I just think it's a whole lot of fun. I really rate this set, and I'm pretty stoked to have another TIE for the collection. But that's just my thoughts, and I really want to hear what you guys think. Is that higher price actually affecting you from picking this setup? Let me know in the comments. Let me know any thoughts you might have. Have you got this set? Do you really love it, or did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have a chat. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up. I am going to do an overview video for all the Rogue One sets. I'm going to put all 5 sets together so we can check them out. And there I'll talk a little bit more about what my picks are and which ones I think are the best value. So if you want to see that and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can catch that video. Of course, I've got stacks more Star Wars, so if you've stumbled onto the channel, check out the Star Wars playlist because I have got stacks of Star Wars videos in there. Of course, you can always follow me on Instagram as well, but thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.